Hi guys. Okay, so we are back, and I know last time we met we only did one math page. This time we're going to do two because I think these will be pretty easy for you guys. So this time we're going to do two, so be ready for that. You will want to have your hundreds chart out, and you're going to want to have your ruler again so you can mark your fives, and then we'll jump right into it. So when you have your hundreds chart and your ruler and your name at the top, you're ready to go. If you need to do any of those things or go get any of those things, push pause and go do that. Okay, so push pause, get your hundreds chart, get your ruler, write your name at the top, and then push play and we'll keep going. Okay. So do that if you need to. And if you're ready and you have your hundreds chart and you have your ruler and you have your name at the top, let's go ahead and jump right into this. It says number 5 because usually we do 2 pages, but that last page was long and there was a lot to talk about. So we're jumping on to this number 5 right here for today. So it says circle, and I'm just going to go ahead and circle that word so I know what I'm doing. Circle 13 pennies. Now, I used to have some kids who then would circle 13 pennies. 1 penny, 2 pennies, 3 pennies. That is not what they mean. What they mean is circle a set of 13 pennies. Okay, so we're going to count a set of 13 pennies and then circle them. So I'm going to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I'm going to circle that whole group. Okay, that's a whole set. There you go. Okay, now it says circle 15 oranges. So again, we're going to count 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, I put lines on them because I get confused when I count sometimes, like whether or not I already counted that one. Unless they're in straight rows, it confuses me. So I always put lines on them. So I'm at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oops, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Almost all of them, huh? So I'm going to circle 15 here. All right, and then you guys go ahead and do this one, and then we'll jump down to here. So count out 10, circle them. And don't forget to circle them all. Circle 10, and then we'll jump down here. Okay. So I have my hundreds chart all set up. You guys have a ruler, right? So you're going to put your ruler marking where your 5s are so you can see your 5s. And we know our 10s are just this last number column right here. So we see our 5s are in yellow and our 10s are in red. So now we are writing the missing numbers by 5s. So we're going to count by 5s and write the numbers here. Okay, so what that looks like, oops, is what numbers after 5? We go from 5, we go from yellow to red, right? So yellow, red, 10. Then we go back to yellow, 15, back to red, 20, back to yellow, 25, back to red, 30, back to yellow, 35, back to red, 40, back to yellow, 45, back to red, 50. Okay? This bottom section you guys are going to do by yourself. So because it's just counting by 1, so that means I'm going to take my ruler out of here. Now if it helps you, you can actually turn your ruler the opposite direction and line it up. So like this number starts with 30, so I could line it up so that my 30s are showing. And I go, what number's after 30? 31. So I know I'm going to go 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Okay, so you're going to push pause and you're going to fill this in. It's just a hundreds chart, right? So after 39, they jump down to 40 and they're just filling the numbers in. Okay, so push pause, do this, and then come back to me. Okay, so when you get to 40, you should be pulling your ruler down and seeing the row of 40s, right? So this next number here would be 41. So push pause and go to it. Okay guys, so if you're back with us, that means you're all the way done with page 8, and we are moving on to page 9. And just like normal, the first thing we do is we put our name at the top. So I put my name at the top here. Okay, so here's page 9, and we're still on lesson 5. And what we're doing is we're working with place value numbers. So now we did this last year a little bit together, and we did them. I don't know if you remember this guy right here. Do you see this guy? Let's move it to the front so you guys can see him nice and clear. Do you remember this guy? We had these cubes and they were big squares and they were red, and then we had some hundreds that were flat, and then we had 10 rods and we had the little ones. Okay, so that's what we're working with. We're building numbers using this. Now this chart, this what we're going to work with today, only has hundreds, tens, and ones. So we're not working with thousands today. So we're just working with the flat ones, which they use green for those colors. So that's flat hundreds. And then we have 10 rods, and they're red on here. And then we have blue ones, and those are blue. So we're going to pull this to the front. Okay, so you guys can kind of see what that looks like. There you go. Okay, so I also set them right here. So here's a 100, a 10, and a 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what number they're writing, and then we're going to put them in here, and then we're going to write on the number line. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So our number has 2 hundreds, right? So our number has 2 hundreds because there's 2 green hundreds here. How many 10 rods? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 4 10 rods. And how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones. Okay, so that makes our number 245. Do you see how we did that? Let me make this nice and big for you. 245. Okay, I have 2, 4, 5. My numbers here. I'm just going to make them the same size for you. There you go. Okay, so now let's do the next one right here. And same idea. So I'm going to delete my numbers. I want to delete. There we go. Okay. How many hundreds do we have here? It's kind of hard to tell, but what I look at, what I'm trying to figure out is I look at this corner right here. There's 1, 2, 3 corners there. So that means there's 3 hundreds. So 3 hundreds. And then there's 2 10 rods. Oh, I keep typing the right 2. And then how many ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ones. So that would make our answer 328. Okay? All right, so let's do this one together. All right, how many hundreds are here? I'm going to look at my corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. How many tens? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many ones? 1, 2. Okay, so that makes my number 552. Hopefully that's big enough for you guys to see it. Okay. Now, if you don't have a hundreds chart like this, another way you can do it is start at the ones column. Write the ones first. Okay. So how many ones are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means I'm going to put 7 ones. I don't know why that bounced down. Hold on. There you go. 7 ones. And then 1, 2, 3 tens. Okay. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hundreds. So that would give me 7 ones, 3 tens, and 4 hundreds. Now, if that is still a little bit confusing for you, just grab your whiteboard and do it the way I'm doing it, okay? And that's okay. It's okay to do that. So I want you guys to do this last one by yourself. Figure out how many hundreds there are, how many tens there are, and how many ones there are, and go ahead and write that number in. All right? And then we're done for today. So, good job. Don't forget to practice your counting by 5s and 10s. You'll need that, okay? If this is confusing to you, I want you to tell Miss Joy during class so that she can make sure she helps you with it next week, okay? So please make sure you let us know if something's still really confusing, Okay. Otherwise, we'll just keep practicing it. If you got it, but you're like, it wasn't super easy yet, that's okay. We'll keep practicing it. So I will see you guys later. Bye.